What would you do if I just absolutely stepped on the fifth and final one and it went miles?
I'd be surprised.
I think today I am taking on a long drive expert at Long Drive. And now I've said it, it does sound a bit ridiculous and it may not end well, but let's do it.
No.
And let's do it now. Hi everyone, my name is James Robinson and welcome to the channel. If you are new here and it's your first time watching, please make sure you do hit that subscribe button below. On this channel, I bring you guys golf related content every single day, hopefully to help you raise your game, lower your handicap, but mainly just to get you to enjoy golf loads more. In today's video, we are taking on this man, James Wiltshire, who is a long drive expert.
Ex-long drive expert.
Ex-long drive performer.
Performer, yeah.
Would it be a performer?
We'll go for that, yeah. Performed a few times.
Contender.
Contender, yeah.
So tell us a bit about your background, James.
Right, so I got into long drive when I got back into golf. Kind of had a bit of a break from it for a few years. Was doing personal training, which I still do on the side of this. My long drive career didn't last that long, it's like 18 months, but enjoyed it and got to an all right level.
Tell us about your head-to-head with Joe Miller, because everyone knows Joe Miller.
Yeah, so got so that was the UK championships basically, or the equivalent of that, and got through the qualifying, got through the top 16, and then got through to the live show in the evening, which was on Sky Sports. The first competitor to come up against in the quarters was Joe Miller,
who was a big guy.
Yeah, who beat me by 8 yards, so I didn't embarrass myself. I got one out there at 402 to his 410, which I think he got in the last ball. So.
Yeah. Do you think you'll beat me by 8 yards? Now I've got to say, before
what club I'm using, to be fair.
Now before we carry on, this isn't so that I can knock one past him and claim a victory, because I'm not going to lie, I doubt that's going to happen. We've played already today, we've made a lot of content, and when it goes, it goes. As Butch Harmon says, that one stayed hit, so there's potential for that. We're going to hit about 5 drives each off this tee. It's not actually that wide open. I'm looking down it now. We were hoping it was going to be wide open, but it's okay. We're at Telford Resort and Spa, so guys, thank you very much for hosting us. We do appreciate it. We're going to stop talking now because it's probably going to bore you quite a lot. We're going to hit some drives.
Yeah, send me a drive, mate.
Yeah, we're going to get up there and see where they are, and then I want you to talk us through your specs on your driver after that, and the drive that you would use normally for long drive, and you're going to send me a photo later so we can put it on.
There we go.
Yeah.
Make sure you leave your comments.
Yeah.
Down below.
Also guys, make sure you do hit those comments below, because it's important to me that you guys are a part of these videos. How long is James going to knock it past me by? So we're basically going to go the longest drive that someone hits.
Yeah.
That's fair enough, isn't it? That's how you guys do it, isn't it? 5.
5.
Have you got 5 golf balls in your bag?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it now.
Let's do it now, yeah.
So I'll tell you what, you go, are we going alternate, or we should go alternate, shouldn't we?
Alternate, that'd be a laugh, wouldn't it?
Are these all Callaway balls?
They're all Callaways, yeah. Just in case you bring me up on that. Right, I need a tee though.
Do you?
Yeah. Have you got an extra long tee? By any chance?
Yeah.
I should do
It's not Labo Dabby tee, that one.
Yes. Yeah.
So James, I'll tell you what, between every shot, I want you to give us a little long drive tip so that people are getting some education as well as their...
5 tips. They're getting their money's worth, aren't they? Yeah, sure. Right, so we might as well just unleash from the get-go. We've got 5 balls here.
Yeah.
5 balls. Right, it's off the bottom, a bit spinny.
Don't give me that, that was ripped.
No, it wasn't. It's in the trees on the right. Okay, first one for getting your club head speeds up on the day. Go through a mobility warm-up to swing a golf club. Now, most of you probably just arrive at the golf course, like hobble out your car, probably been out the night before.
Like we did after a 3-hour drive today.
Pretty much, yeah. And then you just walk up to the tee, make a few swings, and think you're ready to hit a drive, and you're not. As you probably notice that your drives get longer as you go through the round because you're getting warmed up. All right, so do some mobility. There's plenty of stuff out there to do a full body mobility warm up.
Yep.
So go through one of those, takes about 5-10 minutes, and your club head speed will probably be 5 miles an hour faster than it would be if you didn't.
Wow.
Oh. Yeah. That's static.
Yeah.
That's static stretching. You don't want to be doing that. That's been shown to lose strength and power production.
Has it?
It has, yeah, for about 2 to 3 hours after stretching.
What about TheraBand?
Excuse me?
TheraBand?
Band stuff works. There we go, the step through. Are you going to unleash this?
Yeah.
Let's do it now. Jesus.
It's out there, it's left, but...
That was out the middle, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was good.
Left, but we're just saying long, aren't we? We're not particularly
Yeah.
saying... So I'll not give you a long drive tip because my average is 270-ish. What's your longest drive? We've said this on every video today, but if you've not watched them...
Yeah, in competition for 402.
Yeah?
And that was like no wind
Yeah.
helping and all that stuff. So.
Wow.
Wow, indeed. Right. That's right, fairway.
The walk after's quite good. There's power there, isn't there? Tip number 2?
That's actually in the middle. So tip number 2. Now this is more for people that already move quite well in the golf swing, maybe for people that are a bit better and want to get some extra yardage out their golf swing. So using the ground, I'm sure a lot of you people have heard that powerful players use the ground well.
Yeah.
Now it's very important to use the ground for power production, and by that what we mean is on the downswing, I'm sure you've seen back in the day like Tiger Woods swinging and he squats down into the ball.
Yeah.
So that is probably the biggest power move that you can do.
Yeah.
So
Squatting.
on the downswing, you're trying to load the floor with as much force as possible, and then from there, just before you hit the ball, you're trying to unleash that force, and it then unleashes into the club head.
Number 2. James has even got one in play.
Down the middle, that one, mate.
Use the ground.
There we go, use the force. Good swing again, you just need to aim 40 yards right.
I do, don't I?
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, I think they feel long for me, so...
It's good.
Number 3.
Let's go.
I think you might have already won, but... And that's the one you can see on long drive, isn't it? That one kind of went
You see a lot of
over
that
there,
on the
but... Tip number 3?
Tip 3. Use the right golf ball.
Yeah, were you fitted for that?
Yeah, I was fitted for this.
Yeah?
Callaway Chrome Soft X.
So you need the right swing speed for...
Exactly, right swings. There's always a ball for you. You get
Yeah.
the most out of a ball. Use a really, really, really soft ball, you're not going to hit it very far, basically.
Wrapper away.
Huh?
Put that Twix wrapper away.
Yeah, don't eat Twixes, tip 4.
Right, come on.
Well then, aim a bit right then.
Yeah.
Let's
This
get one
one's getting sent.
turning over. Oh, he's up the left again.
Consistent.
It's a good strike as well, isn't it? I mean, they're all there.
They're all there, they're
You
all...
haven't got that far to walk.
What would you do if I just absolutely stepped on the 5th and final one and it went miles?
I'll be surprised.
I think... I don't think he'd be happy for me. Mate, that is insane. You're happy. There's a smile there.
Right, it's a bit off the heel.
First time you smiled all day. Tip number 4?
Tip number 4 is get the most out of your launch conditions. All right, so that requires hitting up on it,
Yeah.
and also trying to deloft it at the same time. That's what we do in long drive.
We.
Not only try to, yeah,
What
us,
they do.
us and the pros. Right, so they're trying to hit up to 10 up on it,
Yeah.
whilst bringing the dynamic loft down, which means high launch, low spin, and just
Wow.
big drives.
I'm going to do that on this one. Come on. Dynamic loft, warm up,
There it is.
use the floor.
Aim right. Boom!
Got one.
Oh yes!
Got one. That's beat you,
What
definitely.
a drive that was.
I snuck a Callaway in there.
40 behind.
Yeah, at least. 5th and final shot.
Let's go. Let's end on a... I haven't hit one out the middle yet.
That really disheartens me. Because they do sound good.
Yep. 1 sec.
You mean that T marker hasn't moved since last time?
Let's half a tip, tee it high.
Let's get this sound in as well.
Oh, go on. Turn over. Yeah, that's down there. Right, so last tip of the day is one that you probably won't hear, which is hydrate yourself and get a decent meal in before your round. A lot of people turn up to the golf course dehydrated without eating, or maybe they eat the wrong things. Just, you know, like feed your body the correct stuff.
Yeah.
Being hydrated has shown to increase your strength by, you know, a lot.
Yeah.
All right, so that's going to help.
Okay. So my Mackie D's doesn't count on the way down.
Mackie D's and a full fat Coke's not going to help you, mate.
It was Fanta actually, but right, last go. Oh. I'm even going to move side.
Go on then, mate.
I'm going this side.
It's an interesting,
spice things up.
interesting side of the tee to use for someone who hooks it.
Hooks it?
But you know.
You said baby draw, right?
Oh, sorry.
I'm going to fade this one actually.
Oh, look at that. That is buttoned, isn't it?
Yeah, I've not got more than that.
Right.
So I'm quite happy with that now actually. Here's one as well. Tell the guys, fade or draw, what are you long drive guys trying to do?
So we're just trying to hit the dead straight. Okay, so a dead straight shot will have the least glancing blow. As soon as you fade it or draw it, you're taking ball speed off, because this is a slight glancing blow. You want to hit it completely square and flush, and it's all about launch conditions.
So I'm learning here as well, guys. Let's get down there and let's see how far past him I am. So some of my shots didn't go so well. Obviously it's a long drive comp, so we're trying to get it out there. Another one up here. And the gentleman on the other hole reminded us there's 3 in the trees there, lads, so they are all mine. But there is a couple, the contenders. James, when you're long driving, how many do you get and what do you have to get in?
You get sets of 8.
Right.
So it's 2 guys go up, you 8 balls, then they 8 balls. And it's just the longest ball in the grid. The longest one of the ones you've hit in, basically.
So these don't matter, do they, what I've hit here?
No, all you need to do is get one.
I mean, if you had told me it was 8 to start with, I think I had more of a chance, so... So this was one of mine in the fairway, and this is a big difference as well, which I've noticed. So that was okay, like I hit it okay, but this is my longest up here. Yeah?
It's come out high, very low spin.
That was after you told me the tip as well, so maybe you've got me an extra 20 yards. So this is my longest here.
Yeah.
None of yours are behind them.
No.
Which is...
So I've hit a couple...
Maybe one of them, because one of them went... Right, oh, there's one there, so one's level.
Yeah.
But...
I mean, this one here was like off the bottom that spanned straight up. There's one up the left.
That's huge.
Right. That was a bit of a toey one.
So the hole's 377. Is it? No, the hole's...
No, it's long on that. It's about 400 yards.
400 yards, so you've only got a little flick in there as well.
Yeah.
So I got my longest here, and James has just paced it out. How far, James?
It's only 35, mate.
Sorry, I can't hear you. 35?
35.
So 35 yards. James is claiming that I've got one out here at 310, and I'm, well, I'll take it, because a 300 yard drive is a rarity for me. But how often in course vlogs do you see me hit a lot in the trees? I know recently it's not been great, but it's never that bad. I like to think at 5 drives I would hit fairway. I mean, we've played together today.
Yeah.
You must, a couple of bad drives, but
oh, yeah, you hit it pretty well.
A lot of the time it's fairly straight, isn't it? So I've tried up in it there,
yeah,
and it's not ended well, has it?
No. And I've hit a fair few in the trees.
You have hit a fair few in the trees, yeah. But it's fair to say that the long drive, ex-long drive performer, as we said earlier, it's more of a competitor, isn't it?
Yeah. Has
come to the forefront there. So guys, thank you so much for watching that. I do hope you've enjoyed it. I like doing different things, and this has been a bit of different content, challenging myself against something which I'm not necessarily the best at. Long drive isn't my forte. I'd love to hit it further, and I'm definitely going to take on board some of the comments and some of the tips that James has given us there. So I hope you guys have found them helpful as well. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed that. Did you guess right? Did you guess around 35 yards? Did you guess more? I should hope not.
I reckon they have.
Yeah, I reckon they've got that. Yeah, 55. In the bag.
That's what it should have been.
Also, you make sure you go and check out James's channel, because it's all right. Guys, leave us a like if you enjoyed that content. Make sure you do smash that subscribe button if you haven't already, but don't hit it again, because then it will just not work. But thank you so much for watching, and as always, I will see you tomorrow.